I'm late. I'm absolutely late. I'm sorry. Again and again and again. I'm always late. It's late all the time. Just give me a second writing in my book. Need another garbage can. So little space. Hey, Larry. Yeah, my cousin. My cousin has no idea. He's sitting at home, apparently not feeling well. Guy that came out of. Ooh, hold on a second. Oh, that's the picture I was looking for. I was looking for this picture because it matches on the wall, this orange over here. Oh my God. So watch out for my lantern. Let me see. Can I get that? Let me take the lantern off of here so I can turn this. Yes, I put that picture up over there. Not sure. Can you see that picture? How can I get it closer? Let me see. Here. Can I get it? Is that closer? I mean, I was gonna switch you with the. I was gonna switch you with this one here. I mean, and it depends on only the lighting to know if there's a storm coming down over here. If everything's falling from the sky, the whole earth is turning to the side. See the boat over here? It's going over the dams and into the waterway. The elongated or horizontal rectangles, as you see through here. Let me put on this picture for a second. Another picture. Depending how the light reflects for you, see the entryway to the other side. Earth is now tilted and collapsing. The helicopter is coming down the brick walls. What do you see with your eyes? Do you have the same vision with your eyes as mine? Should I bring this real close? Only from a distance does it actually show the stormy weather that's coming in and the kilter of the balance of Earth is offset. Everything is this. This is your natural hand. Your natural hand can't do that. Your natural hand can do this, and it can do this. In fact, your natural hand, okay, by putting watch this picture, my natural hand, and if I can, and it never turns upside down. I'm gonna have to show you something a little bit larger than this, something that I can hold in the center. Something I can hold in the center. I'm not sure if I can do it with this. Just turn, 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 and back into position. Never turned it upside down. How about this one here? Mirrored bros. See mirrored bros over here? Mirrored bros. Hey, dude, what's going on? I'm the big eagle. You talking to me, buddy? See the little alligator swimming in the ocean with the little moon in the corner? What do you see in the light? What comes down? Is it the step into the brick wall? What's behind the brick wall? Are we looking inside the story? From this distance to this distance. It's got a pear head. This is the one I'm going to go put on the wall. Taking off the houses. Right there, absolutely a gem. a gem. I'm not an artist. I mean, listen. I am what I am. I do what I do, and nobody even asks. Nobody probably even cares. Yes, there's somebody that cares. That was just a ploy to get you to, okay. I have my way of visioning this planet. If I can do it with my hand naturally and it feels good and it looks good to my eyes, then it means something to one universal joint. I'm the one universal joint. Here I am, design me. But design me in which? If I put my hands out like this, then you're designing me with diamonds. Designing me in a staircase. That's how you will design this. It's automatic obligation that we move within the web. We're one. Our web is one. It doesn't matter what's inside of us. Do you care what's inside of us? If you knew how strong a heart, and you love my heart, but you hated me, it's a package deal. Every nerve, every vein, every thought and thing that I say, whatever I eat and whatever I choose and wherever I go, it's one vein moving in the web. Imagine what pain is all about. You can't imagine the content, not to be content, but the content that's inside of what it does, not to your body, but to your mind. Every individual is hurt in a different way from pain. And there's many different kinds of pain, and some you can overcome with acceptance and understanding of the difference. And if you knew from where we came and why we're here and what's going on and why sometimes being the most naive person, is there any time when the most naive person is going to come out there and say, hey, this doesn't seem right? Now, if you can say this doesn't seem right, can you say there's a possibility something doesn't seem right somewhere else? Since we broke the mold, and now there's only one thing that's not right, now we know it's not perfect. So is that 1 out of 10? 1 in 9, right? Otherwise, it's 10 out of 10, and it's all in one, and it's all perfect because it's one. It's all perfect. Every individual is like that. But the reception of the spirit from the cloud is different. And our children are born disabled. Of course it's disabled. Of course they're going to use disabled. Why shouldn't they use disabled? I want to ask you a question. Has your phone been disabled? Do you have a full connection? No, I hear a little grish. It's making a lot of noise in the background. How would you describe that noise? In French, they say grish, and it's such a perfect noise. It's like rubbing sandpaper in a way. And imagine if you sped up the sandpaper speed of rubbing. How long will it last? And the sound that it makes, what will the decibels be? You know, it's almost like, you know what, have you ever enlarged a letter on not making a bigger letter, but have you ever made a letter bigger just by making it bigger in paint, like in Photoshop? Make a letter bigger, but make it bigger the old style way, to where the pixels separate, and when you see it, you go, I don't know what letter it is. The pixels have become so big, everything is distorted. I think you're sick. Yes, you're sick. You're absolutely sick, because I couldn't see it well, and there has to be a result. Well, I'm not sure which sickness you have, because they have absolutely no idea. It can be nothing at all. Could have made it so large. Imagine if you make something so large. Right? It's a molecule, right? But because it's one molecule and you made it so large, oh my God, it's so dangerous. Look how big it is now. These tests, they're giving out these tests all over the world now. I don't know what they are. Some kind of test, they stick it in your nose. And in order to do the microscoping of everything, they enlarge it so big, they're not sure what it is anymore. So imagine if you say, if it's anything like it, just mark it down. Like, oh, I found this molecule, it's a sick molecule, I'll mark it down, you're positive. But I made it so freaking big, Of course it's going to turn out positive. I can tell you something that's wrong with me right now. If I told you what was wrong with me right now, tomorrow I don't wake up again. They can enlarge something inside of me so big that in 5 minutes I won't be here no more because of what they'll be able to see of who I really am, what I'm made from, what I ate yesterday. Oh, look at that. I can see it. It's right here. Now it's inside here, but it's not actually there. I made it so big it looks like one. That's not possible. Well, that would probably be 100 to 1. I'm just talking, imagine, 45 to 1. 45 to 1, the passage, 514, the passage. What's coming out of the northeastern mouth to ass? I have to write those down. Mouth and ass. Goes in your mouth, comes out your ass. Well, not really. Please help me. Please help me and thank you. Thank you very much. What would we do without our verbs and our adverbs? House, boat, car, road. Building. Him, her, them. Oh, look, it's me. Don't look. Me. Forget about the verbs. Forget about adverbs. We're just going to say nouns. Everything has to be broken up. And every single word has a story to it. And we all know how building a story, sometimes, you know what, I put the brick, but I didn't put just the bottom part of the brick and the top part of the brick touch the cement, but inside that would touch the top and the bottom, is the top and the bottom of the same brick that filled up the whole area to where it was the top of the brick and the bottom of the brick touching the cement. But the bricks never touch each other. They're not supposed to touch each other. You have to have the cement between the bricks. So what does that have to do with human life? Solidifying each piece. So I don't want to get into that right now. I don't want to talk about that. What I wanted to talk about, oh God, so many papers, so many things to do. I just took something off my wall. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. I'm going to have to design it. See, it's got an eye here and an eye here. But this is the setup where 008 come in. And in fact, 008, if you want to design it, it'll overlap occupancy of space, in which it will cut everything in half blocks. I'm going to have to design this. Okay. Now, I don't know if they were fully squared. I made 2 blocks like this. Okay. And I think I did this and this and this. And I think I'm not really sure if I did it like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Just trying to see. Occupying area space. How much space do we occupy as we increase in size? I need to know why I did that. First of all, there's R and R that were in here. This would have to be larger. I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 legs. I need 4 legs. 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. 4 legs. 4 legs. I want to do 4 legs right now. So I want to bring everything to the same level. I'm not supposed to bring this all to the same level, but I am right now. Just want to see that I got this right. So this way, okay. Just want to see that I did this right. No, I didn't do it right. I'm going to do maybe something else. I'm just going to, I don't like, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I didn't. Hold on, Let me see this. Yes, I have to go this way, right? I have to go this way. I have to go this way, and I have to go this way. It's an automatic, and I'm going to explain to you why in a minute. I'm going 3 here, 3 here. One of them goes this way. One of them should go this way. No, I don't. I just want to do the 3 here. Oh my God, I should have taken a picture of it. Okay, I'm going to do it a different way after, but it's 3 to each side. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And then it's over here, it's it should be 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Okay, that's it. Wow, I didn't take a picture of the wall. I'm going to have to redo this whole thing. Let me see if it works. 1, 2, 3, 4 centers here. 5, 6. Let's do it 6 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I didn't take a picture of it, eh? I'm going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the center, 6. Okay. Now over here, I would have to make the continuation this way, or we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you take a look, this becomes the letter R. R and R. R and R. Now, don't forget it's this way. But what if I put it on top of this one, put it on top of this one? They overlap. So that the joint house, if I'm not sure what the size of the next house is and how big I have to make this, and whether I'm on this side, cohorsing with this side, is it 3 parts of this and 1 part of that? Because this is 3 parts. Look, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So do I take up this part in the center that joins the 3 and 1 and 1 and 3? This is only 1D, do not forget. Oh, mighty mouse, good morning, sunshine. Are your beautiful Kansases for sale? You want me to sell Kansas? You know what? I probably, hold on a second. Yeah, I can sell them. I can definitely sell them. But the way I would be selling them is these are my originals. I would probably go somewhere and make a duplicate and just sell it for that price or whatever it costs to get wherever it's going. Is that fair? The book of life, my vision, unless you have another vision, we mix up our 2 visions and I say, yes, I can see what you see, or I say, I really don't understand what you see. I know you're explaining it so well. I mean, imagine if you're explaining something to me and I'm saying to myself, like, I fucking still don't know. Whoop, excuse me. I say, I still don't understand. I don't get it. I just don't know. Stop. Don't tell me anymore. Like what I did to the wall. Look how long that wall looks like. I just painted that wall there. It was nice, but things got to be revived into the future. I have to move into the future. I have to let the past go because it hasn't gone anywhere. If I want to relive the past, all I'm going to do is wait to the end of what is the greatest story in the world, and it's our life, that you're here right now. And when you go back and you look into the cloud system and you look up every single day and you can see it clear as day that you're in the moment. Imagine going into a machine, you can see every living moment and hop in and hop out. You say, how can it happen? Because this is all molecules. The place we live, we are in the ether. How can this place disappear? How does the place disappear? And the way they say it disappears is by dissolving the existence of, or removing it from. Just like, oh, look, my TV works. I got everything in it. The minute you take out this, that, and everything goes from the TV, you don't receive me anymore. Oh my God, what happened to him? Did he die? No, we have no more reception. So when your heart stops, whatever was coming down didn't matter, didn't get the message, because You're only upstairs now, and you ain't got no more toy. We ain't no more toy soldiers, little lambs. Mary had a little lamb. Where are the 7 dwarves? Where are they all? Snow White. What is white? What do we use white for? To color up the dark colors. We need white to block out the dark colors. Where do we get these dark colors from? How are these dark colors made? And are we talking about black as a dark color? Why don't we ask from where do the dark colors come from? Is blue a dark color? Because if blue is a dark color, then everything dark must come from blue. And if it comes from blue, what number is blue? Should we use it in French? It's the same letters, but it's EU instead of UE, the European Union of Blue. So where do these numbers come from? Oh my God, the dark colors. I need to write this down. And what does it mean, dark colors? What does it mean? What is dark? What is dark? What is black? Okay, we have to understand. But we have red, yellow, and we have blue. Oh, it's 80 plus 12 because there's 2 L's and I had to take one away and add it separately to show you that there were 2. And if there were 3, I'd probably put 3 times the number. So we have yell and low. We have yo. We have a walleye. We have a fish in here. We have a walleye. Yellow. Isn't that a walleye fish? So it's going to say fish. So we have to take everything that symbolizes and come out, because God is in symbolism, and you can say God is not real. But guess what? I don't care who your God is. He's real, and you don't know the whole story other than the story of what he tells you. But it doesn't mean he tells you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because in order for his children to learn, they have to know there's a lie somewhere and someone's going to lie. And on purpose, by telling us the lie in the truth, it woke us up to the possibility that there are many others that can be telling you a different story other than the truth. And that is the only way you'll know, is that when one person becomes indifferent to all the other people. And who are all the other people? 1, 2, 3, 4, and me. You owe me. You owe me. Hey, you owe me. Home. 23 and 135, 45, 18, 23. Silly rabbit. Lucky Charms. Where does the rabbit come in commercials? Anyways, there's also Bit, Babbitt, the IT system. The IT system, and the IT system through Rabbit is where when it's a rabbit, it's Actually, I shouldn't have designed it this way. And this. That's the markings of a rabbit. Let me do it a different way. That's the, and then what happens is the next rabbit will be this, okay, and this, and this, and that'll be the rabbit markings. He hopped from here. Actually, sometimes he drags his feet, right, when he moves. So it'll make that extra little marking in the snow, his hair or whatever. So there's his two front feet. There's his back feet and his tail. To his two front feet, to his back feet and his tail. Okay, I don't think the tail touches the ground when it goes, but if it did, it would make that marking there. So you're getting a whole design out of just a rabbit walking down the street. Peter Cottontail, oh my God, toilet paper. You know, earlier I spoke about the ass in the mouth. And the reason for that is because of Quebec. You know, I had a question before I even walked in here to do this video. I had a question. Question was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. WR comes in here. Is it dwarfs or wharfs? Where are wharfs? Something to do with water, something to do with Vikings, the seven Vikings. There's something different in here. What do all the dwarfs do? What's the story? I just can't help it. I can't help it. What program was it? What program was it? I just can't help it. I have to do it. Was it the rabbit? Was it the rabbit? Was it Alice in Wonderland? Which program was it that when you say certain words, they have to go somewhere else? That's not their job. By receiving all this information, okay, don't forget what we talk is Wi-Fi, sci-fi. This is not true story. This is nothing. This is not real. This is television, what they say in television. But imagine what animal absolutely constantly does it every single time. They must do it like a cat buries its stuff because it doesn't want anybody to see its secret. First, it dries it out, and then it buries it so it's as dry as possible. I just can't help it. So what I'm trying to say is the information network of information that's being filtered through the ether into this world that we live, into this cave, okay, is all being bypassed or altered. It's being altered with confusion or leaving on an alternate route. So if we're receiving a message from the star system, so the message comes in here, we don't pick it all up because it gets filtered and repassed into the system again, and then we start to know it more, but it's been altered. Maybe it's years later, 7 years later, that we actually get to see it, maybe 10 or 20 years later. First, it has to depart the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. If it doesn't pass by them first, right? They're the first ones in it. We're going to give you money. We're the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti department of fifth letter in the alphabet. And the reverse is the V letter. So it would be the E letter. Don't give me a light. So that's what it is. And we funnel and we give all our money there so we can have the knowledge first that we should know what's going on, where we put our money, and everything is siphoned out through little things. So the knowledge is already known years, what they're starting on 10, 20, 30, 40 years. When you know the secret of life, doesn't matter time. It's just a cycle for you. Down and up and down and up and down and up I go one more time until I get it all. Thump, thump, thump. Yes, that's the rabbit. Thump, thump, thump. Right, that's it, that's it, that's it. Very good, very good. Right, 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 right. Thump, thump. Okay, hold on. Right, right, right. Absolutely. You see the one with the clock? We're late. Okay, thump the clock. We're, or we are late. L8. We are late. We are late. 8 goes with eat. Eat reverts to 2. And if you reverse or mirror it, it's toot. Toot your horn. So when I do that, okay, those are what has already been created for us in life. Obviously, everybody knows if he eats, he ate. If he eats now, he would have said he ate before. Before, huh? When did he eat? He ate before me. Before me. Beform me. Beform me. Put me in a B form. Let me go. Morpheus, morph me. Please help and thank you. I didn't do these words. The reason I switched the eat to 2 is because the EA is the 1 and 5 coming together, and that is the 15th letter. And that's the letter O. And the reverse of the letter O is the letter L. You can call it lot, but I don't want to switch too many words. I don't want to do it that way. Q is with you. Is you a you, or is it Eve? Just because these letters are intertwined with each other in Chaldean. You got to use what they gave us. They served us on a platter. They gave us all the information that we need. God has given us the word. And through the human creation, they got the word first. And they couldn't stop sharing the word. You had to share the word. And the word was spoken. And one of the words was alphabet or language. I have to see if I have a plug for this. I need a light. Yeah, I'm also painting that wall, cleaning it up a little bit. Okay, so Q is usually with you in the English language. That's what we were given. We were given the language. It was created for everybody, and they're using it for everybody so we can all communicate. I mean, there's other languages like French and the German and all the languages of the world. I don't want to take anybody's side, right? But I need to use the English language alphabet because that's the program I'm on with comfort and ease. And I use it for my findings, for my my work that I do. And for each his own, because we're all individual molecules in this place, and we all have our own numeric number, and we all get to choose A, B, C. Actually, we all get to choose AA. It becomes C, right? How does AA become C? Well, it's 2 items, so it's not B because it's A and it's A, and that's 2 items, so that's automatically B. And then when C comes out with the answer, it automatically says, hey, I'm in between you two. I decided on you or you, but it doesn't matter. One of you is gone, and it's now all of me because I decided what's right or wrong. And I'm going to tell you what's going to go into my mouth and not you. And here's how it is created. I am A. No, I am A. Wow. You're only a distance apart. What side of the box are you? I am A or I am A. What's going to go through you? Well, you know what? We need to have a decision. We need to have maybe a transfer. So what we do to make everything fair, we put C in the middle. A and A equals B. C equals A and B. Because C, okay, if you create this a little bit larger, if you create this larger, and the reason we created this size, there's an obligation in this separation. Not only is there an area space for the center, but each home has to have its boundaries. You need movement. You need movement. This whole design, this piece here, can move into this corner right over here, and you would have all this free space. Part in the house, here's a corridor over here, and this one would do the same thing. So here's a space, and here's a space. And then all of a sudden, C comes in. C is as equal to A as it equals to A. I am the one between the two, and I can stretch out my arm from here to here. And if I'm a clock, I can put my whip from here to here. I have to make this design a little bit taller. So I am the passage. Now we can have two corridors. Remember, since I am the separation between this side and this side equal to both sides, like you're not and you're not, because the minute it gets to here, it's 3/4 away, 2/3. This here is in the middle. So if this is 3, divide this scenario by 3, and this is the halfway point to 3. I'm just taking a guess. What's the halfway point to 3? 1, 2, 3. So if this is 1 and this is 1 and this is 1, then this is 2 and 1. But what if it goes through? I'm just trying to see something here. If this takes up to here and this one takes up to here, this is how much area space this one condones. It condones 4 parts, 3 parts, 2 parts, and 1 part, and 1 part. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are your seasons and leap years as this turns here, here. Anyways, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyways, I do know what I'm talking about because it's C that's in between that runs these two. And in order to run them properly, your C would end up being this big. With its out tour, right, and its surrounding, it would now be part of these two zones. Now, if I did this, this would go here. This part would go here. This part would go here, here. You see you have the W and the M. There was another place that there was a W I wanted to show you in one of my designs. I don't remember where it was. The obligation W. Yes, I remember now. Where did I see it? I don't remember. Oh, yes, in my son's room. I'm going to have to go and read off what it is. The design went like this, 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 like this. No, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I'll find out the design soon. So this is what we have. And then we have that corridor. And now if you want, we can just, if you want to cap it off, we can just cap it off. Now it's a complete square. And now we want to go in. And we want to go into our next area. And extend over here. And now we have another Star of David, how these squares match up. So we did this, and now the question is, when is Q without U? When is Q? So we have to ask the question is, when? Is that the question? Can we have any other words that have a question? You notice the way questions start with 23 and 8, 5 and 8, 11 and 8, 2 and 8. Hold on a second. This is the seventh gate, dividing of the seventh gate. Okay, this is matrix energy created from 1 and 2, which was pre-created from 1 and 1. So we pre-created 1 and 1. 1 and 1, we doubled up 1 and 1. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 1 equals 2. So we doubled up 1 and 2. So we have 2 and 1 here. And since we doubled it up, we have 2 with the same 1 here. We need the same 1 because we have to share 1 for everybody. So we have this system here. Okay. And this system here. Because 1 is the original, right? 2 and 1 came with 2 and 1, or did we just double up 2 and then put in 1 to connect it all together? But it had to be put in this fashion. 1 had to go on top. It had to be a puzzle piece the way it slipped in, because 3 of them came together, because it was 1 and 1, okay, equals to 2. Here's the 1 here, and here's the 1 here, okay. 1 times 1 equals to 1. 2 and 1 equals to 3. Your 3 are these 3. So it comes in with 1. It comes in with 1, and it's got that to it. It can sit a cube in here, and it can sit a cube in here. So this one in the center can hold on to these 2 cubes. Now, once you have these 2 in the center, how do these 2 get added on? Right? Sorry, how do these 2 get added on? They get added on by going over the top. It goes over the top in number 5. It's actually this way. Okay, and that's why when you go 1 here and 9 here on your telephone, right, you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in between. When you go between here and here on your telephone, 3 and 7, you have 4, 5, 6. Here you have a total of 15. Here you have a total of 35. 15, 26, and 9, 35. So it's telling you Mars Electric Company, creation of E. And this is the half-life. The 5 represents the half-life, and 1, because it's in the 10 position, 1, because it's in the 10 position, okay, is describing your 6. 3 come together. All 3 come together. The center 3, they come together. They come together. How can I explain what it is? 1 comes in, we're able to hold on to 2. So if 1 comes in, it can hold on to 2. Here's 1. Here's 2. 1 holding on to 2. In number 5, 1 is holding on to 2. Now, who is the holder of number 1? Number 1 is the holder is 6. It's the only one that doesn't duplicate anything. It just adds. And 6 is fully added to 1. 6 and 1 and 1 and 6. 1661. 1991. 191. This is Mars. This is Electric Company. I add up the numbers. So what happens is when 1 is going over to 9, it'll go around 5, down, and into 9. So it's got to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then whoop, into 9. And then with number 7, right, we're going to do this a little different. This might not be the right shape, but anyways. And when you go from 3 over to 7, you're going to go 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5 in the center, 6, 7. I'm not sure how they overlap, but this is a straight route, and this route does this. So let me see if I can do this different. I take to here, 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 and then here. And then this would be a pole. And this number 3 will go through here, through the pole, and out here to 7. And this one would have to go around the 5, and this one would go through the tunnel of the 5. And don't forget, there's dimension to this. There's got to be dimension. It's thicker, like a tunnel, like a tube, like a core that goes through the tunnel. Did we understand this? Does everything understand where 1 and 1, where number 11 creates everything? Number 11, how do you want to say it in my language? It's the first ever where 1 is said in one word. It's 11. It came as a separated pair in the same house. And remember, for balance, okay, for balance, stick out the pyramid and we balance. 1 and 1, we need to balance, and it balances. If you take a look, balances right like that, where 1 is balanced inside of 2. We have 3 because it's actually 3 is holding 2. Where 1 comes in and feeds the 2 the same. Right into the earth. TP. When is U without Q? Thump, thump, thump. We got the clock. We're late. Eat by the before. We have to toot the horn a lot. We eat a lot and we're late. We ate a lot, we're late. Hump, thump, TH, time, heaven, judgment. Judgment of time. And for those who don't know what I just did, is we went thump. And then I looked at this word and I says, oh, this is the beginning of. Because when you're sitting at the baseball plate and you get a pitch, right? The umpire is going to take your heart when he says strike 1 or strike 3. He's taking your blood away. Hey, blood, what's going on? Oh, I'm coming here. I'm coming. You know, and all these expressions, when I said about 15 minutes ago, when I said you can't stop it, you can't stop looking at the dictionary and say, look at this word, look at this word. Why did we make that word up? Why is that word here? Why is that word here? Because it's just a word. How did you become a plumber? How did the word plumbing come to be? How did the word toilet paper? What was the word when you wiped your ass before? What was that word? And words that sometimes we don't want to say. Why are they those words? What is the alter meaning that they were created for? And you can't stop. Any word in the dictionary, doesn't matter. Any letter. How about these letters? Got to get back to that painting. A before. A before you see. I owe you I owe you I owe you. So the reason I said that is because A, before you see a B, for you, CIOU. It's how can I say it? I'm just talking about A, B, C, I, O, K, L, M, P, Q, T, U, V, X, Y, and maybe Z as letters that can be used as words. But actually, A is not really a word. Where can I use the letter A? A gem. He was a gem. What was he? A gem. So the A is like used as a verb. It's describing what he was. Well, no, is it an adverb or a verb? Is the A the verb or the adverb? He was a gem. What was he? Let me think of another sentence. Can somebody out there think of a sentence with the letter A standing alone? Thump, thump, the elephants thump, thump. Yes, 7 years late, at least 7 years. And even by the time we know, it's already been outdated. Just think. It's been 50 years approximately since we went to this place in space. And 7 by 7 is 49. We must switch. It's automatic. It's automatic. You must go to the bathroom. It's automatic that you breathe, that your heart beats. It's automatic. It's automatic that the heart beats. It's automatic that the information is coming in. And therefore, something about 50 years that puts you on the other side of the old system is gone. Communication with the old network is gone. Where are we? I don't know. This is what this story tells me. But anyways, these are all the singular letters. I'm gonna cut the BS. I want to make this a little bit quicker. It's already almost an hour. He was a gem. Other words we can use with the letter A, please. Indra Dev, never seen you before. Hi. Thanks for all your selfless sharing. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey, Sean Waves. Oh my God. Crazy. Can I show your crazy pictures? Oh my God. I haven't made the time yet to, I'm a little upset. I have to go and look at that wall, some pictures from years ago, because I redid a design that I'm going to show you soon. Anyways, okay. Don't know if I was allowed to do that, but I did it. Okay, so now what we're going to do with these letters, like the A, we're going to work on one letter at a time. We're going to do this. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to finish it. Maybe somebody can finish it at home. So when you say A, now what do you want to do first? Do you want to talk about A and the reversal I? Do you want to talk about A and J? How does AI and AJ come into the picture? Well, A and J become A and F. And it becomes A and F because this is the 10th letter. All zeros equal to 6, so it becomes the 16th letter. So the 10 is your J, but your other letters are A and F. And this is how you have AAF. And it just tells me the one time that I need to see it, just for one look crazy thing, that the 1 and the 6 are separated. 4 times 4, 2 times 2, 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 16, 256. 256. 2 times 2 equals 4 times 4 equals 16 times 16 is 256 plus 32 equals 288. And that is our world. 4 times 72 equals 280 plus 8. And that's your beta world, 44, coming together, because it's only all about the fourth planet. It's only all about the fourth planet. It's only all about the fourth planet. And we're 4 people watching with 4 likes at 5454. The fourth planet and the sun.
the DNA replica, the DNA birth of the spirit of 76 in analog, now coming to you digital. What do we need to do to understand deeper into what's coming next in a commercial near you or advertisement? What is the next advertisement in commercials? Where are we being set up? Who is setting it up? And if it's coming from an outside source, remember, the channel you watch is not real. Only you can say what's real and not real. I only tell you the stories. If A is not a real letter, or any of these are not real letters, and none of these are real words, and this is not called a pen, and this is not a dice cube, and these are not Allen keys that open up, and somebody didn't make it that had blueprints and they marked this name onto it, and this is whatever you want to call it, and this has a letter and it's a screw. And you know what? I asked you before, what goes with Q? Screw you. So now we have to know that screw you, is that what Q is doing with you? Notice they both have tails, eh? Anyways, Q is a fabricant of number 52. Q is made from number 52. Who is 2? 2 is 1 and 1. And these 1 and 1s, I have a question for the 1 and 1. Is this 2 valued at 2, or is this 2 have a different value? Because they're individuals, 1 here and 1 here. Can you call each one 8 and this one 7? I can't use 9 because the total here is 9. So I'm going to use 8 and 7. But I can use other numbers, but I'm using, and the total value is 1501. And the reason I did this is because this one here ends up doing this, and it creates the 8 in between. So maybe I should be using another number since the 8 disappears. This position is position number 5. I used 7 and 8 because of the deck of cards. Maybe I should have designed it like the deck of cards, like that. But in the deck of cards, they would put that number right down here, and they would call it 8 and 8 because all you have to do is turn around the card, right? This part in the center is the separation and joining area. We call that the 6, 7, and 8 card. They call it the 6, 7, and 8 card because that's what happens. Let me see. Do I have a deck of cards? Oh, no, I don't have a deck of cards. Come on. That's not possible. It's not possible. How's that possible? How do I not have a deck of cards? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. For those who have never been here before and never seen this before, my videos are so long. A lot of times, by the time it gets to the end and I bring up something a little bit that I haven't brought up before, a lot of people miss it. So I go over a lot of things. When enough of us know, maybe there'll be somebody real generous out there to start my own website so somebody can go and we can classify all this stuff separate this to what everybody finds in a video, all the special parts that really have more of a meaning and classify everything that says, oh my God, yes, it's true. That's exactly the way it is. That's what the micro research does on every single item that we see, that we can put every single piece back in order. Cheers. Coffee. 6, 7, 8. Do you notice the 3 here and the 3 here are here and here? The only difference on these two is this one has 1 moon, this one has 2 moons. Meaning, what I understand is this card here, okay, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not sure if I should be doing this. You take this card and you put this card in the center. And you take this card here. We have the 7, right? But here we have 2 8s. Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can explain it. We take that. How can I explain it? You see, this one. Okay. No, we're not going to do it this way. I'm going to do it. Seven. We take this 8 and we shove this 7 on this side, and we shove this 7 on this side, and then in between, and then in between, you put the 9 card, just like that, and that is life. And if you don't understand, I'm going to explain it to you. Number 8 plugs up to everything, to 2 sides equally. So you turn it this way, plugged up here and plugged up there. It's represented into the house that hovers above 8. Venus, the complete separation of 2 systems. System over here and system over here. This is in-house and how they balance, where it's going to go. What does it mean? Right? But they're showing everything like this. Okay, so I'd have to put this a line through here and a line through here, and you would see that it's on an angle. I'm going to have to do this. Jamie, they're your cards. Jamie, they're your cards. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a very fine line. I shouldn't do it. I'm going to get my other deck of cards. Okay. Oh, what happened? Okay, hold on. So we have this. We have this here. Okay, and then you have this here. And the thing is, sorry, it should be this here, right here, and this here, right here. And the thing is, right, because of size, okay, I'm going to use this, because of size, hold on a second. One branch. Normally, I cannot find the center here. But because of size, if it was a dot, what I do is I run it alongside here and I follow this angle. And then I follow the wrong side here and I follow the angle. And I don't have to go all the way through. I don't have to go all the way through to here. Okay, because I know the angle. But most of the times when I talk about these squares here, I can't just know my angle in between. Like to get to here, I can know my angle. From here all the way down here, I know my angle. Here I know my angle. All of these are telling me stories. And the most is 4 that you can do. You can't do 5. This is 5. Okay. And 5 breaks the barrier, okay, of the halfway rule. What is the halfway rule? I'm going to try and show you what the halfway rule is. and it's common sense. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to double up my sizes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I did it times 3. Hold on a second. The camera's not focusing. I did it times 3. Now we're going to do this over here. So we're going to do the 45-degree angle. Okay. Sorry, the 45-degree angle. I have to go a minimum of 2. Let me see. I don't think the light is good. Or maybe I'll hold it this way to make sure the light is good. Sorry about that. Then I'm going to go down and make it 3. So 1, 2. The next one is here. Okay. Let me try and see if I can do it. 4, 5, 6. It'll be easier to do. I'm going to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I'm going to have to go 6 here. Since I went 6 here, I have to go 6 here. So where does that go? I went down here. Then I went to the next one here. I went down 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I would be here. And then 1, 2, 3. So I would be here. I think that's what it is. This is the way it would be. This would be number 2. I'm just showing you what I believe is the rule. And then I think it's 3, right? I think that's the way it works. Anyways, I'm going to do it on a short form. It's easier. I want 2 is the second one. And then the third one is 3. So it's got to be over here. If it's 3 here, then I got to go 1, 2, 3. It's got to be here. Did I get that right? Just stick with me. From here, 2, 3. And then I got to go here. And then 1, 2, 3. And I got to go here. Yeah. That's the next one. So what has to happen? And then when I do the next one, like this, okay, what does it look like? It's starting to look like a design. I'm going to have to explain it a little bit better. We go from here and I go to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See the way I'm staying on the same line all the time? I can't make it to 7. So my first angle was 45. And then when you get to the 90-degree angle over here, how many movements do you have? If every movement was 5 degrees, you'd end up with 5 degrees. If each one of these was what? If each one of these were 10 degrees or 5 degrees, so you'd have 9 times to go to here, 9 times to go to here. That would be 18. Or is it 4.5 times? 4.5 times 5. Do you follow what I'm actually getting to here with this? Because I didn't at first, but now I do. I'm just trying to figure something out. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. What is this angle at the end? The first one is 45. This one is the last angle, okay? We have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be 7 times 12. And that would be the last angle because you become past the percentage, 45 degrees. Yes, you can't pass the 90-degree mark. It's hard to explain this. Anyways, we made this design with the number 2. And the reason that the 9, 8, and 7 come together, because the 8 has 2 passages to where all we need is the singular moon. It has a receiver. Our moon is an in and an out. And the Mars moons, they have 2 moons. And you take the 9-bird spirit. Notice every single card has the 4 corners. Every single card has the 4 corners. Every single card. But you do not need this card. Nothing in the center. The 6 and the 4 have nothing in the center. They are the only 2, 6 and 4, 9 and 4, 9 by 4, 36. 9 and 4, 13 equals to 23. Or 36 and 13, 49. Both ways they say Jesus Christ. Both ways. If you want me to show you, 64 and 94 or 49
is 7 by 7 equals 49, and that is Christ. Creates DNA, birth in the sun. And 64 is from number 23, because 23 or 32, when you double it, it becomes 64 and it becomes part of memory. And that 32 is part of Jesus, because 32 or 23 is number 11. It's also BC, birth BC. The relationships and words, it's not really what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm not expressing myself properly. The relationships and words vaguely explain to you that because they use the second and third letter for BC, they are not explaining one and one separation. They are explaining B connected through C, but C is actually A and a holder of an area space to hold onto or communicate with A and A, noted as 2C as B. Can you understand that? What is the implication if an arm goes downward angle from the center of the pole on the left? Well, it's off balance, of course. The ground could be tilted. The whole planet can be tilted. The ground, the planet, depending where the source of information comes from, it could be fed to us just that it gets to you. So then you can spread it, that we can spread it slowly. The number 6, why don't we need the number 6? Because the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are all cards of expression. Throw them all out. Well, really not the 2, because the 2 is the card that sits over here. It's the original 2. Can't throw it out. This is what the ace holds on to, but it's replaced. The ace is replaced by the 9 card. There's the ace. Forget about this. You have your 5 in the center, and you've got your 4 on the outside. So your 2 and 9 come together. And before we get the moons involved, we're just going to use 2, 8, and 9. And we're not going to use anything else. 2 times 8, 16, half-life. 1 and 6 is 7, spirit is 76. 28 cycle the moon. 9 and 8. 9 and 8 is 17. 9 times 8, 72. So 9 and 8 will recreate its creation. Would you like me to write it down? Great, Robin. Keep on going. Do you understand? 9 times 8. 9 times 8 equals 72. 9 plus 8 equals 17. This one creates Earth. And this is the red sun. Maybe I should use red planet. Maybe it was a wake up and I never did it. Sun. Planet is, I think, 68 and sun is 54. 7286. 7286, red planet. Sorry, 7286, red planet. 17 is where we stand on Q, created from Earth's heart. Number 52, Earth's heart has been implanted. Inside of O, they implate or they connect to planet Earth. And this is a passing. Go through the hoop. Through the hoop, through the drain. So when you have these numbers, 17 and 27, you only just have to say 37. But you don't have to say 37 because all these 3 numbers exist elsewhere. This 3 and this 7, they're going to exist elsewhere. 7 is a beginning through 8. And it exists through, as well, 2 and 8. Because 2 is what 3 holds on to. 3 playing the role as 1, holding on to 2. This is the balance beam over here area.
This is the rock. When it comes in, I'm going to say that it comes in with two arms. One arm over here and one arm over here. Did I do that right? Why and why? Why and why? The plugins. And then you have your moon. So your number 2 card I just would be in this position here. This is your 2 card. This is your, I like to talk about your cube. I can also talk about the card. Maybe I have to look into it. This here is the only one that create this and everything comes together. This is the Christ. And this is where your Jesus comes in through number 12. 66, number 12. 60 and 12, 6 feet times 12 inches, 72. Here, we all note that Q comes with U. We stand on 17, and U is your black jack. 27 and 25. The total is 52, Earth's heart. And the only one that can be the blackjack is a club or a spade. One is worth 45, the other is worth 38. 3, 15, and 21 is 36, and 2, 38. 19 and 16, 35, and 1, 36, and 4 and 5, 45. Their total is 83. 9 and 2. Your birth, 9 and 2. 5 and 8, 13. 3 and 4, 7, 74. Jesus of time on the cross. 8 and 5, 13. 3, carry the 1, 83. 8 and 5, 13. 3 and 4, 7, 74. 7 by 13 equals 91, the spirit. 7 and 13 is 20. 20 plus this, 91 plus 20, 111. What is 111? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 35, 37, 39, 9, 7, and 5, 21, 3, 3, 3, 9. Total equals 30. Huh? How do you get that? 9, 7, 5, 21, 3, 6, 9. Total is 30. That's creation. But the real total is 111. And the 111 is the average, okay, in roulette. The separation of the board in roulette is 111. The total in roulette, adding 1 through 36, equals 666. When you take away 111, you get 555. And that is the birth of the student, the child, the connection between Earth and Mars, equaling to 125. Memory, 5 by 5 by 5, 125. Mars 51, Earth 52. Creation of electric company 35. Yo, come 11, building of the 7th gate. This one over here, because of the 0, we will get 69. We will end up with 90, and we will turn that into 96. And that is our 96 minutes, 96 seconds, or 90 minutes and 90 seconds to create our day, the true day of what we have. 6 seconds to the receiving stream within us. We run at 90, 6 to the clock. We run at 90. We've been reduced to run at 60 because of so that's what that is. Wow, we're an hour and 20 minutes into this. Indra Dev, thank you. I'm never really sure what they mean. Please like the video. It helps a lot the channel. I know when people get a lot of likes, they get recognized, but I want to be recognized naturally if there's really anything at all that I really do. The other thing I want to go back to this, and this is like a half an hour ago, what I was talking about here is that A and I, instead of going with 1, you go with 9. This rule comes out from the pool game, where the ball is what can I say, are both yellow. At the same time, what I want to happen is I want this to revert back to the same letter, because when you add on A and I, it becomes 10, it becomes 1 again. But because it's 10, you have to add on the 6, so the A equals 7. And to show you a proof in another way where A equals 7 is between 16 and 19. This is the relationship in the game of roulette where the board divides. And if you flip over the board, this becomes 7 and 10, which becomes 7 and 1. And this is where Q comes into relationship, 7 and 1. This is where your gateway comes in over here, 7 and 1. And in blackjack, you have to stand, but the blackjack gives you that 21, and that's where your QU comes in. It's 10 because 1 plus 9 equals to 10 before it gets reduced. But because all zeros equal 6, we will end up saying 77, and that is Christ. Green, creation, and go. So these two create 35. This will create 30. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This will create 37, and this is 39. And it's well documented. It's well documented on the wheel. Hold on a second. It's well documented on the wheel that 10 and 29 is 39, and 8 is 37, and 31 is 39, and 6 is 37, and 33 and 6, and 33 and 4 is 37, and 35 and 4 is 39, 37, 39, 39, or 9 and 30, 39 and 37, 7 between 30 and 32, 7 between 37, 39, 37, 39, and it just goes around that way. So this is what the wheel does, and that's the truth. So every so often in this design, right, you replace them with this, right? You take this and you slip this card in. These are the numbers turning. And how many areas like this are there for one of these to keep switching, keep everything in order and everything balanced? So for everything you're sharing, if it's not accepted and it's returned, if there's too many packages returned, things get delayed. I'm talking with communication. Okay, how does the communication work? When is your computer overheating? Stuff like that, because I'm just looking this on a micro macro source of where things you would never believe exist actually exist, things you've only seen on TV. Because if you don't share the truth through what I believe is the honest the way that the blood flows, then there's going to be changes from the altar system, the system that has created the house. That's what I believe, and I believe the old system is fried. That everything has been set up over a period of time. There's absolutely zero choice. Okay, that things must be changed now. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're down to 2 people. I'm not sure who's left. Putting away my cards. In the next video, I'm going to go back to do something. Oh, no, I want to finish this last piece. I mean, it doesn't matter who's here. This has to be done. Okay, so we ended up saying that A becomes 7 because you see, the A is, who am I? What am I going to do? Oh, yes, I'm the operator. Because I play in position 5. That's right. A occupates position 5, and it's known as number 3. A operates position 5 and is known as number 3, because it controls A and A. These two come together to create this one. So when these two come together to create this one, the question is, you can't design it this way because I can't get a middle, but I can design it. Can I design it this way? How can this one come to run this one? I need a middle here. So can I design it this way? So I can come here as number 1, and I control your side here. And you come out from your side here, and you control my side here. And then we end up with 3 and 3. And then everywhere else is, I just have to see if I can make this any smaller to be able to complete this. Now, I think this is the size. So here you have 3, here you have 1, here you have 1, here you have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8. You have 10 and 3 and 3. You have 16. Your 1 is controlled by 3. And your 3 that it's controlled by, okay, is this box over here. That will control this area here and this area here. So your center box is 4 with 1, 1, 1, and 4 with 1, 1, 1, and 3 and 3. I'm not really sure which way I should be doing this, but this, I'm just telling you what this design does. Okay, sorry. Do you want me to redo this? Should I redo this, that design? Before I redo the design, I want to re-explain, finish off with the A letter. So the next level of the A letter is AJ, and then it's AS. And the reason it's S, because in the alphabet, S is in the A placements. It is the 19th letter. 1 plus 9 equals to 10. The AS does exactly what AIS. They do all the same thing, where A and I come together to create A again. A and I equals A plus O. O is the 15th letter. It becomes number 6. I can use it as the 15th letter and say A equals to 16. A plus, but this would be an AO. I don't want to use that. I just use A plus O equals to 7. This is your half-life. This becomes your half-life. It's your only 7 on the dice. So the S is also in the same family, but the S and the S and the J, sorry, did we leave out the J? The S and the J. I don't want to use the I. The I is its opposite. It's a reflection. The A plays in the house of I. It is the I of A. This is the 10th letter, and this is the 19th. 1 and 9 equals to 10. So it reduces into the A and I go right into the J. The B and H, the beta heaven, go into J. J lives in the beta heaven, and inside of J is the spirit. And the reason for that is because this is A and I. But there's more than this. This because that spirit runs through the moon. I multiply things by 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and 4. The basic knowledge of everything, okay, is the singularity. And from that singularity, you build. I'm going to do that design again. And I don't remember why I'm doing it. But the other thing I just wanted to show you that A is the first letter, Z is the last letter. So we can reverse these. Then we can do it in gematria. Then we can do it in other language, other numeric values. I'm going to do this again. We had this house here, and we have this house here. They both have their same territory. Their territories touch. They each run to maybe one singular, maybe moon. I shouldn't be adding this in. So they each run to the same moons. Earth can see this moon, Anyways, let me not talk about this yet. Let's get to this. So now what happens is C comes out. Now, although C is over here, and I'm going to color it in and see if I can get this done properly. So maybe you can get a better focus that this is A and this is A. Okay, that's what you see right over here. That's what you see right over here. Okay. Now what happens? You also see that when number 3 comes in. So you see 3 over here. Now the thing is, the exterior of C for its own space will run into all these areas. That's where it runs into. It runs into both A and A. Whoop, and A. 2 complete separate houses. 2 complete separate houses. So what's left over? I shouldn't have done that. What's left over? I'm going to go back and do the other design. Okay, what's left over? We have A left over with 3 parts. And we have A left over with 3 parts. And now the center part over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 and 9. 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This area gets 4, and I think there's 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 and 4, 12. 8 and 4 equals 12. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 4. This almost looks like your phi. 4 and 3 DC. Pluto went to DC. I'm trying to figure out what the equation is here. The 4 core, the outside extremities run inside the core of 1 and 1. So this is who 3 is. This is who 3 is. That's what I'm trying to explain about 3. So now why, when we go from this box, number 1, over to this box, number 9, what is going on? We have to go, somehow we have to go here. We can't travel here. There's no travel area. Are we going all the way around this way to get into 9? Or do we go this way and then this way? And then we run into 9. And then 3 and 7 have to pass through the center. Almost looking, I think I did this already once today, but I'm doing it again. This is your 1, this is your 9, and in between is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we go from 3 to 7. Whoop, I don't think I made that big enough. I went 3 areas, and this would be number 7. So when we run from here over to number 7, we're just going straight through. 3 and 7, we have to go 4, 5, 6 equals to 15. And here, this is 45, this is 35. Electric company, okay, this way, going into Mars. So anyways, let me see where I am, what I missed, what I didn't do here. There was something I wanted to do. I started with this design over here right at the very beginning. This is the center of the design. This is the pyramid. I'm just trying to figure out what I should do here to show how it's. I'm just trying to see if I can make you explain how this one pyramid on top funnels in and out of the center. This is your R and R, by the way, and this is the center core for each one. I'm just trying to differentiate. Really, this design, this one should have been over here, but I have to make multiple designs to actually see where I'm at. Anyways, I was just fooling around with this. Then I put the letter Y here, and the letter Y here, and then I put the letter Y here and the letter Y here. And I did that because I'm just following protocol from what this does. And then up here, and then down here, and then here. I'm just trying to figure out where the, oh yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to do with these arms over here. So what did I do? What happened here? What did I actually do? What I actually did is I just took a square and I put 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. 2 lines this way, a line this way, a line this way, a line this way. I probably maybe shouldn't have done this one. There's different ways to do it. I have to see the whole thing to see what comes out. But if you look on every single one, okay, here and here, well, maybe then I should have went in this way, right? And just put a star wherever there's a star. And this is the star system math, and you pick up all the, here's the star, the star, the star, the star, the star, the star, star, the star. When should you not put certain stars? When should something not be there? You've noticed that usually in most stars, there's only 5 somewhere. They don't put the line straight in. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars, and now we have the 6 card. We have the 6 card, and now we have the 8 card. We only run by one of them. Now we have the 7 card. We have the 6, 7, and 8. If we run by the center area over here, we will interchange with the 9 card, and that'll mean I will have to use my star on the extremity, which is over here, or my star on the extremity over here. I'm just trying to figure out which way to do it. I have to go out this way. 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 Okay, so on this angle, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have anything else because I'm continued on. On this angle here, okay, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm 8 everywhere except for over here because I'm not going to count the inside because there's no more outside. Anyways, whatever it is, this will now show me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So when you're looking at the pending which card you're looking at, okay, and this box may have had to been bigger if it was the deck of cards. It means there's 5 areas on a deck of cards. I maybe didn't do it properly. Maybe there's only 8. Maybe my design is off and my design should be this way. But it's impossible because my design is telling me what to do. And sometimes it looks like it can fold. It almost looks like it can fold here. This side is the replica of this side, and this is replicated to 2 sides. Is it the sun on both sides? Are these the moon? Well, my deck of cards is telling me about this, and I'm not sure if it's that or this, or I need all 10, but really plain the other one over here. in this area over here. These are all obligations, by the way, because I have to stay on these lines and I have to follow the original cue. This tells me go out here and go out here, and then one from the center. This tells me go up here, go out here, one from the center, go out here, one from the center, go out here, and one from the center. And that's basically, now I'm going to go here and 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 here. Now I've connected 1, 2, 3. I've done all of these from the center. I've done 3 to each corner. And then all of a sudden I have this one that comes out here, and this one that comes out here, and this one that comes out here, and this one that comes out here. And now you have to start David again. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm going to be coming back here shortly. I'm going to be going and paint and have a phone call to make. Hope my paint didn't dry out. I want to thank you. You've been a family tic-tac-toe time, and they copy us, and what an implication of the arm. And I'm back and driving again. Thanks. I can't see what you're doing. I'm sorry, Cheyenne. Oh, yes, and I have to finish for you. If Cheyenne is still here, I want to redo that design for you, because not only will I do it for you, I'll be doing it for me. So what I actually did is I made 2 houses. Okay, which is wrong of me to do. I didn't leave any separation. Okay, I should have made a separation. This is what it would look like in 3D. Okay, when I put them close together, it means there's one here, there's one in between, and there's one here. And then on each one, okay, they're blocks. How much space is between here and here? Here's 1 block, and then there's 2 blocks. Now you got the 2 blocks together. This block is in between. See, there's 1 block here and the 1 block here, and then the block out here or the block here. So that's your 3 block. Can I make another block? So in order to get the 3 blocks, 1 block here, 1 block here, I needed 1, 2, 3, a top and a bottom, and a top and a bottom. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4. Now, do I need 3 dice cubes? 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here? Or do I have 1 dice cube with 3 separations? Let's call it Rubik's Cube. So we have 3 dice cubes. So each dice cube is 6, 6, 6, 6. So we have a total of 18. And to create the whole imagery of this and do it here, we'd have to have another 18, and then 2 more 18s. We would have a total of 72 sides. Times 4 equals 288. 288. Why did we get this? 16 times 16 plus 16 plus 16 equals 288. October 15th, Mars Day. That should be Mars Day, October 15th. My birthday is about the 277th day of the year, if I get that correct. Do I have a calculator? I had 6 and now I have 1. Let's do this. 31 plus 28 plus 31 plus 30 plus 31 May, 30 June, 31 July, 31 August, 30 September, and then 4 days. On the 4th day, I'm born 277. So 11 days after is October 15th. It's the 10th month, the 15th day. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 10. That is part of your creation of 10. And then you have electric company. The E equals to your 15. 2 times 5, 3 times 5, beta creation of freedom. When you have 2 of these, the replica, okay, you'll have 10, 10. 10, 10. This will create 7. Second one creates 5, and that is your moon. That's how they connect us, through that numeric value, which is either 3 times 25 or 3 times 19. 0, 6, 44 added. 7 and 1. The gateway comes alive in the spirit of earth. Spirit of earth right here, 7 times 13, Jesus. This will create your Q. 3 by 25, make it 57, 3 by 19. So we did this part over here by overlapping, okay, the center. What does the center overlap? The center overlaps here and here. It obtains one from each side. And because it takes one from its own zone, right? This is its outside zone. It's its outside zone, and two of the corners are larger. The other two corners are go to jail and visiting jail. They're smaller in this design over here. And not only that, you would have number 8 on the 2 dice. It would look like a number 8 in the center of the 2 dice. Looks like a duck or a train track. In my next video, maybe I'm going to show you this finished. I wish I didn't darken it in. I think this video is a little bit too long for nothing. Showed you about these lines coming down and why you can't go more than a certain number of lines, or the happy medium is. Words that we haven't talked about yet is thank you, please, and help. What do they mean a little bit deeper? The blood and the vampire, the umpire making a decision of the time, having the clock is running and we're late. Do not eat or blow your horn. This design over here is an obligation design, and it is design of Taurus. If you've never seen the design of Taurus before, this is an extended design of Taurus. It can even grow. I will show it to you again. Maybe you can do it on your own and teach me. But the Taurus design is a pretty simple design in which I'm going to see if I can do this. What you do is you come down and then you, right? I like to call this the Taurus design. And then when you want to do it again, right? You come down and then you do that. And then I'm just going to see what I did to the last one. I don't remember how I did that. How did I do that? Okay, so what we're going to do is I want to attach the 2 sides. I should have made it straight. I'm on an angle. So what I want to do is I want to attach the center. So how did I do that? How did I do that? I drew a line. Wow, I got it. I draw a line like this. This is no good. No good. Let me rip this out. Not good. Okay, let me say, start off here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let me see if I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me go I'm just trying to. That's no good. I can do it that way, but I'm in a little bit of a rush to do it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Still not good enough. And then I'm going to go here. Did I want to do it above it? Did I do it above it? Wow. Stick with me. This is what happens when it's live and I can't keep up to my own designs. Okay. Okay, let me see it again. Yeah, get a little boring here. Sorry about that. I got to take a look again and keep this pack of cards here. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. First, there's a couple of ways to do it. And can do it this way. And then you can and then this connects over here like that. And then this like that. And then you have your C and C coming together, joined. This will join the two of them. And this will join the two of them, the C and the C. Not sure exactly how that works. I just can't seem to get it. But the hole at the end, it's the fleur de lis. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. Maybe I'm a little tired sitting here 2 hours. You know, sometimes I'm going over things. I'm trying not to forget. So anyways, that's the fleur de lis, and I'm going to rip that out because I have to still finish off this design. Anyways, the next video, what I'm going to be going over is hopefully I can get a few things in order. And I want to talk about the dark colors. This is how we started the video, with dark colors. And white is the only way to cover them. And what makes up the dark colors and the game of pool. And it's going to be a 15-minute video at the most. I'm going to ramage on through it because this is way too long for anybody to be able to sit in here. And I want to thank you for those who put up with the end. For those who are new, thank you for visiting the channel, the vlog. We need to bring out the truth because the truth is going to force the system to open up. It has no choice, and it's already been showing us the truth, but we have been taking it for granted because your mother always told you, don't listen to the TV. Nothing is real on the TV. It's just TV. Okay, so that's what we were made to believe. It's just TV, but it's not just TV. They tell us right to your face, it's programming. Right on TV, they tell you to your face, it's programming. Listen to what they have to say. They're telling you the truth. That's why the system is working. The minute you try to look deeper into the truth, you will know the truth. Thank you for watching this video. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Yesterday I did that wall. See where it says Israel, Ravel, okay, roll, Ravel, and then I painted a lot of yellow, did the orange on the wall there, turned everything into latex paint, put up those flower. You gotta slip 2 pieces of wood into that. So, and everybody knows the floor, right? You know the floor, the floor, the floor, ceiling. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.